Preservations of one's own culture does not require contempt or disrespect of other cultures. What inspires people to improve our world, in this case, Mexican American people, is to have as equal rights as white people. Castro was a civil rights activist who helped plan walkouts to protest against discrimination toward Mexican American students by doing walkouts or blowouts. To begin with, the South helped start the walkouts in several ways. According to ANB.org, Castro believes that only dramatic action like a strike would grab the attention of school officials. Students drafted 55 demands to improve school conditions, including more college prep classes, Mexican American studies classes, bilingual education, and more Mexican American teachers, counselors, and principals. This example shows that he had a helping hand in the blowouts. This is significant because if Castro didn't help the students, they might not have gotten the idea of a walkout. Another piece of evidence is Castro and the students at the other high schools quickly realized that all the other high schools also had to strike. Estimates range from 10,000 to 20,000 students involved in the action, representing 5 high schools as well as middle schools in East Los Angeles. This example explains that they are very influential to others. This is important because if it had not been this big, it might have not changed anything. An important effect of Castro's actions is that he was able to influence students in becoming leaders of the future. This makes him an important figure in United States history. According to Rodolfo F. Acuna, author of The Making of Chicano Studies, Castro helped his students form a political party. This evidence illustrates his knowledge of political campaigns. This is relevant because 33 years after these strikes and walkouts, the large majority of Latinos voted for Proposition 58, which passed and made it so public schools can teach classes in other languages than English. The proposition was written by Chicano Ricardo Lara. And in addition, Castro also fought against teachers putting Mexican American in vocational classes to be a laborer instead of going to college by having college prep classes. According to ANB.org, Mexican American students were not encouraged to go to college, and most teachers had low expectations of them. As a dedicated and committed teacher, he fought against such conditions. He got more Chicano students into college prep classes. This evidence shows that he wanted the students to go to college, unlike most teachers. This was significant because if this never happened, an extremely large amount of people would have never been able to get the chance to go to college. In conclusion, Castro was a man who was influential to the students at the time. It is essential to recognize that he started walkouts not to cause trouble, but to help these students to go to college and learn. In closing, we should learn about different cultures and also go to college.